today, seeing as it's 3:35 in the afternoon here. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. This is day 2. Last night we kicked things off, had a really great stream, dug into a little bit of the early history, read the entirety of the Kickstarter, found a couple things on their Newgrounds page, learned about early Team Cherry, this team from Adelaide, Australia, and Ari Gibson, the artist of the team, has like a very decorated career in short film animation, was on the shortlist for an Academy Award. Really crazy stuff, learning more about the development lore, and then going into the actual game itself and coupling that with the deep and detailed in-game lore of Hallownest. I'm really into it. I said it on the Discord, an exclamation point Discord, if you want to join in. I've played this game a couple of times before. And by that I mean I've never gotten further than maybe 5, 6, 7 hours in each time I tried. And I think the reason why in the past, and the last time I even attempted to play this game was probably 4.5 years ago, I think I was playing it more to progress. Get to the next boss, beat the boss. Okay, where do I go next? Who do I fight next? What upgrade do I get next? And something has shifted, and in the last 4 years of my life, this stream has done such a wonder for me and my perspective on games as art and art history appreciation and all of that sort of stuff. I can feel myself absorbing this game in a different context, with language that I didn't necessarily have 4.5 years ago. I'm more excited about the weird rocks tucked away in corners that have 2 lines of lore, you know? Like the White King, you know? I'm like, my mind is spinning about the White King and and all of that kind of stuff. I had said on the last stream that I wanted to get some sort of lore document going. I did not get a chance to do it, but it is something that I want to do. So, you know, perhaps we'll get to it. The only problem is I can't really facilitate it on stream because the second I click away, it minimizes the entire game. But you know what? Maybe that's okay. Maybe we can start like an Obsidian document that has, you know, Green Path, that has Forgotten Crossroads, and then kind of mark down like Big Rock said ba 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 ba, and then have something that links all of the stuff that mentions White King, all of the stuff that mentions all of the stuff that you know what I mean, and see how successfully we can put all of those pieces together, if we can put all of those pieces together throughout the playthrough without the help of a wiki, or without the help of, you know, see how much I can put together entirely by myself. This is our boy Quirrell, another explorer that we've tapped into twice now. Once at the temple, and this is now the second time we've chatted with him. There's so much cool shit in this game. It's worth taking it slow and taking it in. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So much so that I was like, it hasn't even been, you know, 18 hours since we played last, and I was like, I want to get back in there. I just had some lunch, and wanted to play some more because it's great. It's great. So, like, I would say, how's everybody been? But, you know, I talked to you all yesterday. We have this now. We can dash now, which is really good news for the Crossroads, because there's a lot of stuff in the Crossroads that we needed to be able to dash to get to. So this is where we fought Hornet, and I wanted to see if there was anything to read here, but it doesn't seem like it. At work today and forgot to take an ibuprofen. Is ibuprofen in your, like, standard, I'm going to work, I need to take an ibuprofen? Is that, like, part of your protocol? Ooh, is this another rock I can read? No. That's what I'm in it for. just like... The ambiance is crazy. When we streamed it yesterday, and we were talking about the early development of the game, DICE had linked the Unity page where they discussed, they showed some like work in progress stuff. And one thing that they showed is taking a slice of the game like this and taking it and just going like Super Paper Mario style, making it 3D. And the amount of parallax layering in this game is staggering because that little pillar is on a different layer than the two vertical angled trees, which are on a different layer than the grass there. And then there's like 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 different background layers and the light rays and everything. And they're all scrolling at different speeds. And so it feels like being in this little pop-up storybook. It's awesome. Was playing IRL Let's Catch. That's so beautiful. We have a park nearby, and I've taken to going to the park and watching the kids play baseball. They're like little rec league baseball teams, and it's a blast. I get a sandwich and I just sit on the bleachers and I cheer on the kids playing, and they're playing with their mom and dad or whatever, like rec league, but it's like parents and kids, because the kids can't be older than, maybe 8. And so the parents get up and bat, and it's funny because you see all the parents like, all right, come on, Chuck. And the dad will go and swing the bat as lightly as he possibly can. It's I love it. I love it so much. Oh. Stop doing that. Oh, he's going again. I have a hard time seeing. I have noticed. Right. Yeah, just like little league, rec league stuff. I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know how officially, because little league is a specific distinction, right? Like, not all children's baseball is little league baseball. Little league is like a brand, is my understanding. But maybe I'm wrong. In any event, I do love baseball. I can't go to games anymore, though. Nancy, I've been priced out. I've been priced out of the Cubs. Spring has sprung. It's summertime. The Cubs are too good. They're like top in the division. And the games are too expensive. Genuinely. Too expensive for me to go to games anymore. It's like the saddest thing in my life. I used to get like a $12 cheap ticket. Now the cheapest ticket is like $48. And that's secondhand, First hand, it's even more expensive. But people are paying to go now. And so because people are paying to go, they're charging more. Come here. Okay. It very well could be the year. Like, it genuinely is. They are playing incredibly well. Tickets are nuts for the Dodgers. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that one bit. You saw Shohei pitched an inning? I wish he would have pitched a little more, but one inning is very fun to get him back and actually playing. He fucked his ERA in the one inning he pitched. All right, here we go. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. See, this is the kind of thing that I want to, like, write this down, and then maybe I will, hang on. Let me boot up Obsidian. Give me a new vault. Hollow Knight. Put this in Season 1 Games HK. Give me a new folder here. Vault. Okay. Hang on just a second. I want to make it so that appearance, we want dark mode. Thank you. Okay. Let's take some notes. Green path. Not bad for having nearly 2 years off the mound. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not a bad thing by any stretch. But okay. The greater mind. The problem is I won't really be able to. Yeah, this is not going to work. Because I'm not going to be able to type and play at the same time. So I can't copy those down. It's not going to work right now. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do it. Maybe I'll do it on my phone and then move everything through, because it's just, sadly, is not doable with the system that I have right now. Because the game minimizes the second you click away from it, which is a shame for sure. This should be... Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot, right? And if I go this way... Yeah, I'm in the right spot. We go for a San Diego sweep tonight? Nice. I haven't really necessarily been super keeping up with, like, the other divisions. I know Tigers are playing super well. That's exciting to me as a, Detroit boy. Tigers are, like, best in the biz right now. Which is crazy. Borderless Windowed is my favorite invention. It's so good. It's so important. Should we take pictures for you? Okay, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. When we come up for lore, take a picture. If there are dialogue boxes, that would be awesome. If anybody here, it doesn't matter if multiple pictures get taken. Getting things planned for, like, so that I can write it down after the stream and get things set. Yes, that would be actually amazing. Whoa. I'm just getting the shit beat out of me. I haven't been to a Hens game in years. Man, I should go to I want to find another Little League team. I know they exist around here. Tourists were different, man. Asheville tourists were different. That was something to really get excited about in your life. Okay. I am trying to determine where we are. And I think this is... I think if I go this way, right? And then I go up from here. Because I'm trying to figure out via the compass where I am visually. Yeah, I think this is going to take me to the bench. I think. Oh, maybe not. No, I think I was just at the bench, now that I think about it. Because that's going to take me to the right there. Snow, you want to go to a Hens game together sometime? I'll hit you up next time I'm in Hens territory. Could be years from now, dude. Yeah. And then we want to go up here. That would be a blast. And now the bench should be here somewhere. There it is. Get a dog or a slice. Oh, baby. Little non-alcoholic beer. Don't get me started. Okay. So we can go to the left now. Because I have this. But I also, frankly, I want to go back to the Forgotten Crossroads. And then we can come here again later. But now that I have this dash, I kind of want to be thorough. For those that weren't here right at the top of the stream, I don't have the systems set up yet, but I do want to set up the, like a 100% incentive as Capper Plus. Because I think that would be, especially for this game, especially for this type of game, and the way that I want to play it this time around, as opposed to like something that we're just beating and moving on from immediately. The best way to really absorb all of the details of the lore in the world would be to go for that 100%. The one thing I checked just to make sure of, and I'm happy to report that it won't be a problem, is there are no missables. It's not like if we miss part of a NPC quest line or whatever, we're locked out of 100%, which is nice. That was one thing I was worried about. If that was the case, I wouldn't have set it up. Because I wouldn't want to have the pressure during the playthrough to, like, play perfectly or anything like that. That's not my dream. Nice. Oops. The dash makes such a difference. Nope. Down here. Okay. Talking about foods making you hungry. I had a nice breakfast sandwich for lunch. Really nice. A local place. The sound is, I don't know if the composer of the game that they hired in was also the sound designer, right? Because I think, like, traditionally those are different roles. I don't know if William and Ari were in charge of doing the sound work, but the sound work is incredible. It goes such a long way. Like the little kersploosh splashes when something hits the acid water. Just everything is just so... Oh, wait, I can't do this yet. Okay. Still can't do that. The voices, yeah, everything. But even just like... Hang on, once I take this guy out, we'll do it again. Another one of those every frame a painting moments. Because each area... It's so good. The footsteps, you know, the pitter-patter, everything. And it's mixed really well, I think is the other thing. Everything feels right. You know what I mean? Let me go up. We got 1,000 geo. Leave the video game running to fall asleep shit. Yeah, I'm sure that 10-hour Hollow Knight Forgotten Crossroads ambiance. I keep wanting to say Forbidden Crossroads. Oh, hey, who the hell are you?
Caseto Gueno.
Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there, and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me, if you dare. You think Tiso Spencer is one of the Kickstarter backers, and they made this character? Has to be, right? Why else would they say buy Tiso Spencer? Gotta be. That's so cool.
Serema.
Hallow Nest. What challengers await in its ruin?
Serema.
You there? Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding there in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. That daft old fellow over there, he keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. He keeps talking of dreams, too. Puh! Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be heading back down below as soon as possible. So did the TV dimension. The TV dimension were a lot deeper, a lot more. This one's more just. You know what I mean? There's a very slight differentiation. My understanding of Hollow Nest can be a little vague. But below those leafy caverns is a fungal grove, once home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug and not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there is a downside. The dreadful stench. A noxious odor fills the place. Okay, so we can get stuff here. Simple key is fun because there were a couple of locks. Let's do that. I got the money for it. Let's buy some stuff.
Bapanada.
Okay, and we're cleared out for a Zelda still, which is good. And there's nothing back here yet, unless the key fits in here. Ha-ha! Okay. Okay. It's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of a different place with a key. But this is it. Oh! Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time. Ah, yes, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, And if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with those regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I. Okay, so this is if we died in a place that's too dangerous and we wanted to... If we wanted to, like, go back, I guess. That's what I'm getting from what they're saying. And down we go. Speaking of which, I found an MGS 10-hour ambiance. Let me tell you, industrial sounds never sounded so good. I said in the Discord today, it was a TikTok that inspired me to make this call. Somebody was like at a keyboard and played like a chord, and they were like, you know, real ones will know this chord, and I didn't recognize it, but it was like a video game thing. And a bunch of people were saying, oh, Metal Gear Solid, take me back. Best game ever. And other people were like, actually, this chord is from Police Knots, and it was resampled and reused in a spliced version for Metal Gear Solid. And I went, oh, okay, interesting. And what it made me realize is, I think for the sake of tracing history, playing Snatcher and Police Knots is just as important to Metal Gear Solid as playing Metal Gear 1 and 2. So the next game in the lineage will not be a Metal Gear Solid franchise. It's going to be Kojima-directed titles. So we're going to be going to Snatcher and then to Police Knots before we go to Metal Gear Solid. Yes. The doot. I already did that. Actually, it's Black Parade. Have you listened to they just put out at the beginning of June, My Chemical Romance, that is, just put out a remixed and remastered 3 Cheers, where they went back into the original stems and using like modern recording systems. It's, oh my god, Nancy, if you have a nice pair of headphones and you haven't listened to 3 Cheers in a long time, or even if you have listened to it recently, it is there's so much more space in this 2025 mix. It's like listening to 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge with glasses on for the first time. Like you've been listening to it blurry all your life and you didn't even realize it, right? And then you listen to this 2025 mix and like everything is so crisp. And there are some places where I think the muddier effect is a little bit more DIY and works a little bit better. But for the sake of really just immersing yourself in all of the individual instrumentation of each of the songs, it's really, really good. This is hard work, but I don't mind. Down here, I can keep working without even sleeping. It's fun. And every once in a while, you come to visit me. I'm glad. I'm glad you like the sound of my voice. Yeah, they're awesome. I just want to make sure we keep checking in on them. They already said that before, so that's nothing new there. Checking in on everybody is something I have to stay on top of it. So we're here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything we haven't done. And there are a few places. We can go down here. We can go down here. Drop me down here, drop me down here. This has a way to go, but I don't know if it's the way I want to go. Ooh. Well, Zone of the Enders is not Kojima directed. It's Kojima produced. So Boktai and like Zone of the Enders and things like that would not necessarily fit in the same scope. But obviously I would try and learn things before it's time to play them. And maybe, right? I can't say with certainty. Ouch. I can't say with certainty, but it's one of those case-by-case things heading into the future and like learning how much one informs the other and vice versa. Because, you know, it may be a case where like not really at all and it doesn't really much matter. But it could be a case where like, yeah, you definitely want to take a look at Zone of the Enders. I don't know. I mean, I obviously want to play Zone of the Enders. But I don't know how important it is to play in like a chronological order. I think that those ones kind of fall into a different idea. Hang on. Okay. I want to go back here first. I want to go this way. Just for context, this stream's gonna go till about 7:30. Oh my goodness! I was just saying how long this stream was going. Yo, Gene, how was EcoQuest the search for Cetus? Did you find him? Did you find it? How are you, Gene? Red Crown Bandit, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. We've rubbed elbows with the Red Crayon aristocrats over here. I did a full playthrough of Rule of Rose a couple of Halloween seasons ago. Cetus. I'm nearing the end, but not quite found him. Nice, nice. Gene, it's so great to see you. How are you? I'm kind of easing back into a stream schedule. I took some schedule time off, and I've just gone, I'm just gonna play when I am ready to play games. And I'm feeling a little more ready to play some games. So welcome in, Raiders. I hope everybody's doing well. Emmy, how are you? Dav, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just did a video game camp, and lots of kids were talking about Hollow Knight. It's a big one. It's a big, I mean like cultural impact big. And we're just getting started here. We spent last stream digging in, you know, as I do here, digging into a bit of the history of this game, early development. This was a Kickstarter, so we read the entire Kickstarter. We went into Newgrounds and found one half of Team Cherry's Newgrounds page and played all of their old games that they made for like Ludum Dare game jams and things like that. That sort of fun stuff. For those that don't know me, hey, I'm Capralog. I am a first playthrough streamer of pretty much anything under the sun, and a big focus here is game appreciation and history, really trying to give each game that we play the sort of feeling of a second launch day. So every game I start on this channel, I start by digging into the development history, who worked on it, what have they worked on before, what were kind of the trials and tribulations of development, what were they excited to showcase, why did they make this game. One name that kept coming up multiple times in Hollow Knight, you would expect Metroid and Castlevania because of the Metroidvania genre distinction, but Zelda 2 was the most referenced game in their original Kickstarter. The team bonded over their love for Zelda 2. The game designer fell in love with games as a result of Zelda 2. The style of the town is inspired by Zelda 2. Just some really interesting stuff when you dig in. In the past, for those that may have known my channel, I used to go by Goated Quest. For a long time, I was doing randomly selected games through marble rolls. I have since pivoted my structure a little bit. Now I am going in a season format. So every game I play on this channel is going to be part of a 15-game season where each of the games of the season are selected through different means. Some of them are selected completely randomly through marbles on stream by chat members. 4 games of this season are chosen by chat members, and I'll show you them in just a minute. One of the games of a season, we flip through an old magazine, randomly selected, and pick one from within its pages. Just kind of that like childhood dream of pulling out a game magazine or getting one in the mail and just going like, man, I wish that game was out right now. I want to play it. I wish I could have that in my hands right now. That's been a big thing over here. Here is the Season 1 poster that I have made for the 15 games of the season. We're looking at Let's Catch, Let's Tap, Marathon from 1994, the original Bungie Marathon, Double Dragon, Gunsmoke. This is Experience 112. This is a French point-and-click adventure game released as The Experiment in the United States. This just looks like my standard logo, but it is actually 1992's Dune, the point-and-click adventure from Cryo based on David Lynch's Dune. This is Moon Remix RPG Adventure. We've got Dark Sector. We've got Onimusha Warlords. Hollow Knight, which is what we're playing tonight. Chosen by Theme Weaver themselves, Respectable Street. This is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Chosen by Taro Shart, friend of the Geneva League community. This is Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. Space Station Silicon Valley was the game we got from magazines, and Red Dead Revolver. So a 15-game season that I'm really excited to roll out and kick off. I can show you all of the images here. Here are all 15 with the actual logos attached, so you have a little more of a connection point. And, yeah. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure is great. That's what I've heard, Dav. I've heard it rocks. One of the big things over here for a very, very long time... No, I've not beaten Marathon yet. No. The only one I've beaten is Let's Catch. So this is actually the second game that we have played of the lineup. One of the big things over here... Is this not filling in the entire... Hang on. Why is that looking like that? Oh, that's just... Never mind. One of the big things of this channel is game history. And in the past, I used to pull together prep kits, which were presentations of the game's development history and advertising and pretty much everything that you would have seen if you were to start the game on the day that it came out, and more. More of a behind-the-scenes look of game development. I've pivoted the structure a few times over the years, and I have just recently, just to kind of center myself a little bit, like you were saying earlier, my rest and flow gene, the new idea is that pulling all of this information together simply for the sake of the stream isn't getting the history into as many hands and eyes as possible. I want the game history and appreciation work that we do here to be as impactful for the Nancy Drew 420 quoted gamer greater good as I can. And so I have pivoted my focus to really touch base on Moby Games, Wikipedia, and IGDB, which is the I don't know what is it International Gaming Database? I don't know what the I stands for, but it's Games Database. This is what Twitch uses. This is what Backlogged uses if you are... Internet Games Database, that makes sense. This is what Backlogged uses if you are a Backlogged user. I am very much a Backlogged user. And one of the things that I have done is taken the time to go into each of these games that we have played as we play them, and there are just some things that rub me the wrong way about Backlogged, about IGDB. Like, this screenshot that they have as official promotion has the game's radar watermark right on it. That doesn't feel good. You know, if you're looking at the game and you're trying to learn about the game and you have a place that has photographs and screenshots of the game, just seeing that it's been directly lifted from another place, not very exciting. What we do here is I have a snapshot button. If anybody in chat right now wants to send an exclamation point, they can take a picture of what's happening on the screen at any given time. These are screenshots that are sourced from our official first playthrough here, and what I have done is taken our screenshots, our official screenshots, and put them onto IGDB so that the screenshots shown are directly representative of the product. And I think it's a little bit more exciting than, you know, lifting them from IGN or Games Radar or GameSpot or whatever. So we're trying to make the gaming landscape a more informed and exciting place for the next person that may want to play Hollow Knight way down the line, or may want to check out Let's Catch and go like, what the hell is this? So that's the goal over here. Gene is somebody that I look up to quite a bit, very deeply. The deep dedication to not just the themes work, but all of the work, the visual work, the deep considerations of selections, whether it's film or games or anything. It's as I'm sure all of you that are viewers of Genevalee's stream, very inspiring place to hang out. And I'm honored every single time I get a raid from Gene, and that's true. So thank you so much, Gene. I'm sure you may have something going on. You may have to go get dinner or something. I was just saying right before the raid, I'm streaming till about 7:30 because I am so hopelessly addicted to Love Island. I simply need to watch the new season of Love Island, and the next episode is tonight at 8. and I need to be there, front row, ready, because I am locked in. You may have been wondering why Wednesday was the day that I committed to as my day for the stream, and that is because Wednesday is the day where there is not a new Love Island episode in the evening. I have hounded my sister to catch up and be ready because it is going off the rails. I need more reality TV. Love Island is one of the most exciting things you can watch in the world right now. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's just absolutely wonderful. Oh boy.
Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like.
Lifeblood Heart. Have you ever drunk that bright blue liquid Lifeblood? It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthier, doesn't it? This charm seeps lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution. Long Nail. That nail you wield is adorable, but do you sometimes feel it could be a little longer? Go on, take this charm home with you. Suddenly, your enemies will be within reach. Steady Body. I love how simple design on this. I love the simple design on this little fellow. Very classy. It's made out of a nice, solid, heavy material, too. Wear it, and you'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around. Shaman Stone. Are you a spellcaster, you little scoundrel? Oh, I'm only teasing. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it will make a spell much stronger. Quick focus. This crystal set in the center is lovely, isn't it? Exquisite, even. I've heard that crystals help you to focus, so if that's something you're interested in, you should take this beauty home. Charm notch for 120. Once you own 5 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. Okay. I need 2 more, so let's just buy, I guess we'll buy Steady Body. It's just to have it, because I don't have a ton of money right now. So we'll buy this, and this is good stuff. Good. Completely out of the reality TV loop. What the hell is going on that island? I could never spoil it. But it's unbelievable out there. Unbelievable. What the hell going on in Fiji, bro? If anybody else is watching Love Island, I would love to talk. I would love to yap about Love Island. For those that don't know, do they have sex on the island? They do have sex on the island. It is not really a part of it. Okay, I'll give you the structure of Love Island. Love Island is a very classic reality TV idea, okay? They do scouting from Instagram or open casting calls. And they pick 6 hot guys and 6 hot girls for the most heterosexual Fiji island getaway experience you can imagine, okay? Hot guys, hot girls, all coming together in Fiji. They get there day 1, and Ariana Maddox from Vanderpump Rules pulls up and says, "Welcome, Islanders. Take some time to mingle and get to know each other because tonight you will be coupling up." And so they have an evening to decide who their, first impression, closest romantic partner is, and then couple up with them, all right? Once you're coupled up, you're sleeping in the same bed because there are only 6 beds and there are 12 islanders, so you're sleeping in the same bed, all right? Then the show starts, and there are challenges. The winner of the challenges get to go on one-on-one dates where they can step outside of the island. They're on a big villa, and the villa is very Big Brother style, where it's a 24/7 live recorded space where, nothing's off the table. They have cameras everywhere. You have to wear a microphone necklace with a microphone around your neck at all times because everything that's happening on Love Island is happening in real time. The turnaround for the show is about 48 hours for the editors. And so what's happening is, based on live insight from social media or whatever, these narratives are being constructed, and the scope of this reality TV show is being molded in real time. So midway through the week, when these new 6 couples, 6 guys and 6 girls making 6 couples, are starting to get to know each other, that's when... Oh, it's not staged. No, it's not staged. It's genuine and it's happening in real time. Obviously, production can have a hand in molding stories, given the fact that it's like a 24-hour live show and then you see an hour of it once a night. It is full-blown Truman Show. So what happens is they have these couples, they have 6 couples, and then every so often they will introduce what they call a bombshell, all right? And this is a new guy or a new girl that comes in with the express job of breaking up one of the couples. And they don't tell them which couple to break up. It's not like, "Welcome to the island, Charlie, you have to break up, Jeremiah and Huda," or whatever. But they go in, and their goal and their role is to fuck shit up. And so the drama just immediately sets in because you have this proximity bond because they can't leave this villa. Cameras are on them all the time. Their private conversations are private amongst themselves, but public for the greater world. And then a bombshell will come in and be like, mind you, these bombshells are watching the entire show happen on their televisions, waiting to be brought into the island. So they have the inside scoop of what's going on with these couples. They know who's on the rocks. They know who's having issues. They know where they can sneak in. And then every Sunday, it's a recouple. And so it becomes a game of musical beds. There are 13 people in the villa, but only 6 beds for 6 couples. So one person has to be, dumped. And so it's this revolving door of new people and drama and just absolute Truman Show Big Brother absurdity. One of my favorite parts about it is that it's on Peacock. So seeing as it has like NBC level budgets, the music budget is off the charts. And so they're always pulling in like the of the moment exciting pop songs or whatever. But because it's on streaming, it's not beholden to television rules. So it's like language is uncensored, which goes a really long way in listening to people in their mid-20s talk. Because, they're all swearing like sailors and talking very crude and profane or whatever. And it's I really, really genuinely love it. Because it becomes such like a community cultural thing. And I don't want to go here before doing more of Green Path, but I'm glad to know that it is here. Because you finish an episode and then I'm in my group chat with my friends and everybody's talking about the episode that just happened, and then going to TikTok and watching all the videos of the people kind of doing debriefs. I already have like my favorite yappers on TikTok. The only time I find out about Love Island is when it's trending on Twitter. It is unbelievably fun. It is unbelievably fun. Everything you describe makes me feel the ick inside my soul. Why? It's a blast. It's a blast because you get endeared and indebted to these strangers, and they, you start to root for some, and people reveal themselves to you where at first you might go, oh, I don't fuck with this guy at all. He annoys the shit out of me. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, you know what? I get him. I get it. I get the vibes. I understand. I'm with you. Is there money involved for contestants? Yes. The number one couple at the end of it all split $100,000. Yeah, so there is $100,000 involved on top of everything else. I hate human drama like that, high school, but worse. It is human drama. It is how do you become the number one couple? It is yo, what's up, Ange?
I just managed to escape Love Island UK and you're dragging me back in.
Let's go. Welcome back. But I'm Love Island US locked in. It is a combination of America voting because it is all live, right? Given that it is all live, the viewers can go and say, I want XYZ to happen. And so there are polls happening all the time online that the producers are then using to kind of draft these narratives. If they get a poll together where it's like, who are your favorite and least favorite people? And somebody is way at the bottom, then obviously the producers know that it's like, oh, okay, people are sick and tired of this couple. We gotta mess some shit up. And so it does become like very Truman Show very fast because you're watching these like real-time, real-life narratives formulate. I mean, I know it's a thing that speaks to so many people, but I'm just not the target audience. Yeah. And that's why it's hard to talk about, because it's like, it's not necessarily the overlap between Twitch.tv viewers and Love Island viewers is probably not that strong. You know, it's speaking to a very different part of the human condition. It also sounds a bit Hunger Games. Listen, don't even get me started. There was a girl, they were voting somebody off recently, and this girl was sobbing, crying, going like, no, please, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have to vote. And all the comments are online are like, girl, they're just leaving the island for 20 days. They're not going to the Hunger Games. It's not a big deal. they're just going home. They're not dying. And so it's, oh my God, it's a blast. A lot of these people watch Jesse lock themselves inside a rotating box. Yeah, I think we need a couple just Twitch stream type people just to intermingle on Love Island, right? It needs to be like lip filler filled Instagram influencer hunks that are like bodybuilder body styles, and then just like a couple people with bad posture that can make good small talk. And just see what happens. And then put the couples in a rotating box. Right. No, I am locked in on Love Island. I think it is so much fun. Oh, we can go back to the Grub Father. So anyway, this is my long way of saying, Snow, I'd love to talk about it. It's every night, dude. It's every single night. It's, as they mark it, every day except hump day. Okay? How much of the be very heterosexual requirement is to avoid the formation of polycules that don't stir senseless drama? No. I don't think that's part of it. There have been like non-heterosexual kisses and things like that. I think that if a polycule naturally formed, it would not be necessarily frowned upon. It would just be, it would honestly be more senseless drama because there are only 6 beds. So somebody in the polycule would have to go home, right? Because, like, they talk about, like, there were 2 girls that in a challenge said, you know, picked a girl for the challenge or whatever. It's not that everybody has to be straight. And I honestly don't even think that if one of the girls said, like, no, the person I want to couple up with is another girl, I don't think that it would be a situation where they would be like, you're not allowed to do that. It changes things. I think it would honestly be more drama. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that it would be exciting. Form a big enough polycule and 1 bed is plenty, but just imagine when that falls apart, Exac. Oh, the drama. The drama when one person in the polycule starts talking shit. Behind closed doors. Over in the like hideaway nook where nobody else can see or hear them, but they can talk in private. And they go like, you know what? I'm sick of Nick. I'm just saying the Venn diagram of viewership is either stronger than you think or people are lying to themselves. Yeah, I also think that it is just very, very expertly well edited and well crafted narrative television that emerges from live situations. And there's only so much you can say to pitch it. You kind of just have to buy in. You have to go like, oh my God, all my friends are talking about it. I might as well start it up. And before long, it just becomes a situation where it's like, okay, all right, is Shelly gonna go with Ace or is Shelly gonna stay with Austin? You know, that's what happens. Before long, it's like, oh God, I need to see what happens because America just voted for Huda and Jeremiah to break up, and Huda is not, you know, the most romantically mature. And so she's gonna have a, you know, grade 1 crash out, DEFCON 5, and it's gonna be a problem. And so what are they going to do to either mitigate that or lean into it? Because it's becoming unsafe. We're watching a toxic relationship bloom in front of our eyes. I think that form a big enough polycule and one bed is plenty, sure. If they all have other shit to do in a day, right? And they get to come back to that one big bed. When they're all together 24 hours of a day, and the other thing about it is, given the recording schedules, they're in Fiji. And so given like the recording schedules, they don't know what time it is. One of the like mental strategy techniques that is used by production is to form like a casino vibe, where the only time you know if it's daytime or nighttime is by the sun itself. But you don't know if it's 2 p.m. or 6:30, you know? And it becomes this thing where like, how long was that conversation? Was that conversation 15 minutes or was that conversation 45? You know? And so when there's no real like touchstone for time and space aside from the rising and setting of the sun, they can wake them up at any time. They can wake them up at sunrise. You know, people don't know if they slept 4 hours or if they slept 8.5, right? Because it's like inside it's dark, and then production goes like, all right, good morning, everybody get up. And they all have to rise and shine, and it might be 7:30 in the morning. It might be 10:30. What time are they going to bed? So there's like, it's been talked about multiple times by like previous contestants. There's definitely a form of sleep deprivation raising emotional intensity going on. And the idea of like keeping a razor's edge balance of having them be awake enough to be 100%, you know, give it their all, but tired enough to where emotions are high, you know? They're not allowed to bring books because the only like entertainment they can do is conversing with each other. So it's just small talk island. It's not like they can go and like, all they can really do is like work out. And so at any time they can be working out and somebody can be like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? And it's like, yeah, sure. Let's go over here. I don't think that they're allowed to say no. What's the cash prize? $100,000. But what you have to understand is that it's so much more than $100,000 because you are effectively pitching yourself as a brand representative. So like the girl that came in second place last season has placements on, you know, Fenty Beauty, Rihanna's brand, and Beyonce, and all these different things. And you become effectively a mini influencer celebrity. And so it's more than just like the reverberations of winning or even just being like a fan favorite, right? It's not even about winning. People that lose can still rake in the money. And in some cases, the people that lose rake in more money, you know, like American Idol. If you lose American Idol, you're not beholden to that American Idol record deal. You can go and sign with whoever you want. And so, oh man, I love it so much. Not enough money for the psychological warfare. Oh, don't get me wrong. I would never, ever, 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 ever do it myself. But for the people to whom those are all good things, right? It's exactly what they're looking for, right? And so I'll watch it. Yeah, sign me up. I'll watch every night. I'm there. I would never, ever, ever do it. But if you want to talk about like what the benefit is or whatever, it's more than just $100,000 is I guess what I'm saying. Because you are basically trial by fire proving yourself as a personality that America resonates with. You know what I mean? Oh, it's a blast. I've been here. Just trying to get a feel for where I am. Okay, I know where I am. So I watch every episode. The second it comes out. I'm there. The Charlie Day evidence board meme, but it's me explaining how Love Island UK has some of the best moments in British television of all time. Some of my friends are watching US and they say it's really good this year. Yeah. It's really good this year. It is really good. A social romantic sexual version of Jackass, where people show themselves off to the world and hurt themselves and the audience can watch. I think that it's Big Brother with added romance. I think is the best way to frame it. It is a lot more Big Brother because you have that 24-hour camera and whatever else. And so there are some people that are like very clearly scheming because they try and win, and there's some people that are like way too invested in finding love and like bringing so much baggage to the table that it's like, oh my God, this is exhausting. It's got it all, man. It's got it all. And like you said, Ange, the tensions and the drama is so high. It just leads to these moments that are absolutely unbelievable. And I'm there. I'm there every step of the way. Right. And I think that's a big part of it. It is the after it's over social element of what you're watching doesn't end when the credits for the episode roll. It really just begins when the credits for the episode roll, because then you get the people chatting about it. Then you get your friends that are making jokes. Then you get the stuff that kind of seeps in and locks into cultural consciousness, and the fun really begins. And it's just a joy to like sit down with my girlfriend and watch TV, you know? Doesn't seem like I can do this yet either. Unless I can do this. No. Okay. So the stream will be ending at 7:30 tonight. From moss and leaf, our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Somebody wants to grab a picture of this, because I wanna try and establish all the lore for the sake of our playthrough and try and put the pieces together. Thank you, Nancy. And the other thing that I would say with regards to Love Island is it's not a show I would necessarily recommend if you are watching it like alone. And then like, and I don't necessarily mean alone. I mean like I said, the group chats and the memes and all of that kind of stuff. If I was just had nobody else watching it to talk about it with, I wouldn't stick around. It's just because it's like, you know, I tried to get my sister invested in all of this stuff and my friends are watching, and then you get people that fall behind, and so you're like, oh my God, I can't wait until you see episode 12 because the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life happens. And then they take the Wednesday off, and so with Wednesday off, it now becomes something where like, oh my God, what are they cooking up for Thursday's episode? And it just builds and builds and builds. And I can't wait. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Ouch. Okay, not like that though. Got it. Got it. Got it. Give me this. Give me this. Thorns of Agony. Case in point. Where to? I'm gonna go south and then south. I think that's my next move. Or I can go all the way up. Let's do that. Let's go down here, go to the left, and then go all the way up. I don't think that's a dead end. It might be. Can we take a second and appreciate the Foley? I have taken 2 extended moments of silence in this stream already to talk about the Foley. Earlier on, because I'm wondering, who do you think was in charge of that element? Was it the composer that also handled the sound design? I have to check the credits. Was it Ari and William that are like, oh my gosh, we need a kersploosh when somebody hits the water? You know what I mean? The sound design across the board goes so far for every little sense of immersion that this game has. I couldn't imagine the game without it. I mean, I could, but it would be, you know, more like whatever that game was, Lomelda. That's not the name of the game, but you know what I mean. They were like, we need some plants, and the designer was like, oh yeah, absolutely, bet, got it. The other thing that I was saying is, you know, DICE showed that picture when we were doing the earlier dev stuff, where you take a scene like this, right? And if you were to go like Super Paper Mario mode, remember in Super Paper Mario where you could take a 2D scene and just make it 3D? If you made this 3D, I would say there are probably like 12 individual layers of depth going on here, where like those vines are on a different layer than these little orbs. And then you have like 4 or 5 different layers of foreground. Because if you look at like the shaded like shadow overhang, that's on a different layer than the other, you know what I mean? It's the like storybook look inside miniature element of it all is absolutely incredible. Is this where I wanted to go? Yay. Yeah. And then I want to go up to the right if I can, that way. Oh, right, and that's an area that I don't have a map for, but we can do this. Small detail, and I think that's kind of like the name of the game with this whole game. And it's why, you know, when you think of something like Silksong, it's like, dude, let them cook, you know? You know that whatever they come up with next, they are leaning into these elements. Counting Parallax, I think there are at least like 6 or 7 layers. Yeah, look at me just jumping from one of these to the other. All of the different individual layers of Parallax where these like rolling hills fall back for, you know, it's so beautiful. And then even this is the same thing, just in a different space. In the same frame, more or less, on the same stage, you have this transition from rocky trilobite looking to overgrown kudzu sort of forestry. It's so cool. Really, really, really unbelievably beautiful. All right. So this is all new. Oh. Oops. I see. Oh, got it. That's it if I want it to be? No, we'll fight this guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Wow, look at how many of them. Balder shell. Nice. I think there are at least 3 layers of background. You have the mid plane and at least 2 or 3 foreground layers. It's unbelievable. Okay. Is there more to this? Doesn't seem like there's much more. Oh. I heard him. Where is he? There. How do I get there? I don't have the wall jump yet. Unless the wall jump works like Super Metroid where I can just do it? I don't think so. No, it does not. Alright. We need to figure out how to get to... So it's not by hugging the wall like that. It's not like the Xenogears puzzle room. I wonder if I need something more in order to get this. Yeah, there's one of those little grubs crying. But how we get him, I do not know. Oh, ouch. Oops. Nope. I don't think we can do it yet. I mean, we all hear him, poor thing. But like, I see this wall. We need to be able to jump, and we can jump up this wall, and then that, and then that, and then ba 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 ba, right? But I need the Mega Man X boots first. Or I guess the Mega Man X boots give you a dash. You can do wall jumping from minute 1. Oops. In that case, we have the Mega Man X boots. Dude, I am... Okay. Come here. I need a little bit of help. Thank you. Okay. I want to just make sure that's the extent of this area. Like, going up there, is there anything up there? There is, but have I done it? Oops. Oh, I guess I did do it. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, I messed that up and fell to my death. Alright, we're gonna have to come back for that guy. Keep him in your memory. And I guess we go to Fungusville? Or we go all the way south to that place to the left of the hunter. Because everything else is pretty good. Yeah, let's go south. And by south, I mean down. Music's so good. Oh wow, you can break those lights. Unless you're looking for it, it's easy to not even notice. Yeah. I think that goes for like a lot of this game. It's one of those things where like you don't know that you needed it until you have it, right? And then by comparison, other games feel empty. I suppose, is why I think people are like chasing the Hollow Knight dragon for so long. Because this is really like true labor of love status on every front. Okay, we want to go down here. Here we go. Nice. I think I remember this too. I think I do remember this. If we're going down to where I think we're going down, I do remember this. And we'll find out soon. Take me there. Oh, I don't necessarily need that. Whoa. Good morning. Good morning. You definitely got a good one on that one, I think. Whoa! You faked me out, dude. Ouch. Oh! Oops. Oh. That was almost scary. Is he gonna explode? Depends on how tired they are. How much they want to keep sleeping. Me body slamming my Nintendo Alarmo. Did anybody buy the Nintendo Alarmo? Be honest, this is a safe space. You were thinking about it? Hey, no guilt. No shame. No! I'm tired of waking my son up. Let Mario do it for me. Listen. I don't think it's a bad call. Next question, has anybody considered one of those hatch alarm clocks? The ones that, like, just put, like, a blindingly bright light in your room. That are, like, meant to mimic, you know, sunlight. What's going on, Franco? Have you seen those ones? Those ones have, like, crazy social media presence. Where it's like not even necessarily a alarm. Like I don't even think it makes sound. I think it just exists. That's just so annoying. There we go. I haven't, but I can understand having it. Yeah. I have no problems waking up. Wow. I have problems waking up. I definitely have problems waking up. Deep problems waking up. And problems going to sleep, for that matter. Dude. Is this the easiest way to take these things out? Can I just go like this? Oh, I don't have enough of that. There was a period where I used to use my DSi because it was the only one loud enough. That's so funny. That's so Capralog Twitch chat. What's up, Scott? I used to doze off on the couch and sleep through my mom vacuuming under it. Yeah, that's more my speed. I can sleep through anything. I need to set alarms every 5 minutes. Yeah, Minky Moo's like that. Minky Moo switched to military time in college because she would accidentally set alarms for like 6 at night. And so now to this day, because it happened like twice and she missed an exam, she's full military time on her phone. I considered building my own alarm clock and wiring it up to a bed-shaking motor. Damn. I've slept through my mom being brought to the hospital one morning. She was fine. I mean, I think subconsciously you had to have known that, right? She's cool. Oops. I think I might die here again. I got one more shot at this. Okay. Had no idea until my dad called me to tell me what was going on. Damn. Can't get over that. And this doesn't go far enough. Yeah. All right, well. Okay. I've accidentally gone no contact a couple times because I set my phone alarm to wake me up and slept until the battery was dead. Wow. No. Okay. So I did that. Okay. The spitting guys? I know. That's you heard the like deep fear in my voice there. That no was from the core of my being. I was so scared. Alright, hopefully I can get back without incident. Beautiful. So I can't go any further to the left because I can't climb that gap, I don't think. Unless there was something that I neglected, but I don't think I can, so we'll have to go back to it later. Is this that's a path. Very guarded little path, but a path nonetheless. Come here. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Ouch. Okay. Ooh, that is. I think I need that lantern. I think I gotta save up to get that lantern. So just keep this place in mind. And then when we get that lantern, we should be good to explore it. Oops. I know there's a light switch around somewhere. I do that at night in this office. This office gets really dark, and I sometimes will just come in and use my phone flashlight and then turn off my computer for the night without flipping the light switch for whatever reason. It just makes things more difficult. But I've gotten to the point where it's like, I don't need the phone flashlight. I can just kind of fumble and stumble around in the dark, turn off the computer, and then walk around and, you know, get out of the room. But yeah, sometimes send Spinky Toe into the next galaxy on the corner of the chair. Yeah. Doesn't always work. Whoa, Fog Canyon. This is different than Fungus Realm. Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Are these Ocarina of Time style where they will hurt my nail? No. Interesting. Okay. But that is Ocarina of Time, right there. That sure is. And is he on the other side of that? Does this go away if I clear every enemy in this room? How do you clear you? There's no way. I guess I just take one hit of damage just for science. Oh. Not bad. Okay, so no. Got it. Sorry, buddy. See you another time. They got the Ocarina of Time walls in the way. The Jabu Jabu walls. What the fuck? Holy shit. That does double damage. Okay. Copy. Heard you loud and clear. Oh my god. That's it. You gotta probably have to do like a double slice situation. I think we're just going down, right? not that far down. I like these little guys. Just a simple little life. Just pacing back and forth. Okay. So. Where is my guy? Where is my guy? There he is. Oops. Oh, that's fun. Oh, right. I didn't want to go this way because I wanted to see if I could go up and around to get to Cornifer or whatever his name is. Is it Cornifer? Just hang out. Don't worry about him. I don't remember this area at all, frankly. I do not remember these guys in the slightest. Okay. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Goa, nudo Ilamak.
Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's a perfect place for a quick rest.
Na minobis.
Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now, only our like even know it exists. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sights even in their decay. Is it that, just faintly, you can still hear the echo of the bells? I can hear them. I can hear the echo of the bells. Yeah, I'd like to say that I have pretty good intuition. Oh, and here we are for the fungal waste from a different direction. Aha. Aha, I see. Queen Station, is he still here? Is he he's already on his way. Wow, look at that. Okay. Oh. Oh, come in search of treats, have ya? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine. This place must have once been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side, and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by any time. Though I do like the quiet in this station, a little company is always good for one's health. You want to grab one with all the text? The fade out's good, don't get me wrong, but... Stressful to watch, you mean, I'm assuming? I try not to worry myself too much with what's stressful to watch or not. I think this is my first time playing get used to it mentality. Keeps things moving along as best as I can. Okay, so you're good. You're checked off. Okay, I still don't have the wall jump. Oh, hey. Can't go there yet. Got it. So that's if you go all the way up that little wall jump corridor. Okay. So we can go to Fungusville. Oh, here we go. I see these pages. I see the pages. What's up, buddy? Ah, my short friend. You've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their home within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Yes. So this I think is one of the most memorable parts of the game, from what I've played. There's a potent odor about these caverns, and far worse for me, I suspect. My trunk is quite sensitive, whereas you don't seem to possess a scent organ of any kind. Is it that you cannot smell at all? That's fun. Whew. That's fun. Ouch. Okay, new guy. New guy. Can't go that way. Can't go this way. Okay. With that door locked. I don't think I can scale that wall. I think I'm gonna have to go up and around and down and over. Do that. Are you talking about in-game, or is there something going on with my capture? Ouch. Okay. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if you were saying, uh-oh, the lights are flickering, like the capture's messing up. I messed up. But I can just jump across that. I don't need to do all that fancy stuff. These things look scary. For good reason. Hallownest seal. Don't I have one of those? No, I have the city crest. Official seal of the Kingdom of Hallownest, symbolizing the authority of the king and his knights. Relic from Hallownest's past. This item now holds little value, except for those dedicated to this kingdom's history. Okay. Okay, interesting. That was an enemy that I could not tell if they were a friend. And now I can go this way and I can open up that door? Yeah, dude. Okay. Now that I have that opened, let's go up here. And we'll start to connect everything together. Hello, everyone. Ooh. Okay. Head banging. Charm notch. Ooh, that's a really nice little reward. Hell yeah. Okay. So if we go back up from here, this will take us back up to the crossroads, just so that we have everything established. Can't do that yet. I mean, I could, but it'd be more dramatic than I need in my life right now.
Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo, and you can see something nice.
You guys want to see something nice? Yeah, we'll see something nice.
Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. More Geo.
Fragile Heart. This is a precious thing, a beautiful charm. I made it for you. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. If you're afraid of dying, you need this charm. Fragile Greed. Very, very special and valuable charm. Do you want to find more Geo? Hold this charm and go hunting. Then bring any Geo you find back to me. Fragile Strength. You're weak, aren't you? You should give me Geo. If you do, I'll give you this charm I made. It will make you stronger. Your enemies and everyone else will fear you at last. I like his face on the top of that. It's like the little ornate top. It's very, very cute. Might be worth getting some money. But at the same time, it might not. Let's see what we're looking at. So I have the Gathering, used by shamans to draw more soul. Senses the pain of the bearer and lashes out. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines and damage nearby foes. Steady Body keeps the bearer from recoiling backwards when they strike an enemy. Allows one to stay still. Oh, I like that. Balder Shell protects its bearer with a hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. So here's the thing. Let's do it. And give me the money one. I'll take it. Causes the bearer to find more Geo when defeating enemies. This charm is fragile and will break if its bearer is killed. Okay. See ya, leggy man. Yeah, that was the first one I noticed. And there's nothing else this way. There's something to the left, but I actually can't get down there yet. Whoa! Fuck. That's okay. Okay. Oh, that's something that's like chained up there. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Jeez. Okay. Okay, I just bought this fragile greed thing. If that's an enemy to fight, I don't want to do it yet. I'll go this way. Ooh. Now, what is this? We remember the elder. Picture. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think it's really good design space to play in whenever the game presents you with this shit that makes you play extra cautious. Yeah. But I gotta do it. Oh, hey. Oh, the cicada. Because burrowing underground, making that sound. Oh, that's so cute. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, I? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead. I love that they put the name of the actual designer, as far as the Kickstarter is concerned, underneath the character's design, as opposed to just putting it in the credits. I think it's very cool to like be this forthcoming about, yeah, this was designed by somebody that, you know, is a member of the community. Very, very, very cool. Take a picture of the full line of text, because it cut off at like "and," I saw. cool. Let's keep it moving. Can't get up there, but I can probably do this. Here we go. Ready? Hui. Hui. Oh, and that's a mushroom fossil. Did you see that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Don't bring Weebles into this right now. I don't need that in my life. I got enough going on as it is. These guys explode. Yeah, you just pick it up. Whee! I think that this is a nice area to teach it too, because you have so much overhead. Oh, hey. Let's follow Hornet. Hello. Hello. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hallownest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. Okay. Okay. Take a picture. Somebody take a picture. Because I can't do it. I would do it if I could do it, but I can't do it because it pauses the whole thing. So I can't do that yet. I will just fall into the water. Yeah, basically what I want to do is I want to have a, like, Obsidian Vault lore document that has the text all in one place so that I can, like, tag Pilgrim's Way or, you know, all that kind of stuff so that I can kind of figure out through the natural signposting, like, accumulate the lore of the game. But because the game at this patch doesn't have borderless windowed, I can't, like, do it myself and read because it will minimize entirely as a full screen. So I can't do it. I would if I could. I hear you. Yeah, the second I click away, the whole thing minimizes. Like, it won't stay as, like, a persistent... Oh, that I don't know. I have no idea. But I didn't want to do it. I wanted to play it my way. More fun that way. Because I don't know, you know, left from right, up from down. I don't know on a first playthrough what is new and what is old and what is blah, 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 and what's patched in as an extra boss but isn't technically part of the DLC, but you know what I mean? There are just, it's more than, you know. Yo, with Danger. What's up, buddy? Still poking away at Shenmue 3. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome to my vanilla first playthrough of Hollow Knight, a game that I have chipped away at on multiple occasions. Oh, hang on. A game that I've chipped away at on multiple occasions, but never committed myself to completely. What's up, Jack? How are you? How are you? What a beautiful little TwitchCon 25 there. That little 10. That's nice. What's up, Seba? How are you? Welcome in, folks. Shenmue 3 persists. It's still a nice place to be, and that's really all you can ask for, right? One of the things that I've been talking about here is between the last time I've attempted playing this game, like 4.5 years ago, and now, I'm really taking it in as a nice place to be. I really feel like I'm playing Hollow Knight this time around as like a little adventurous tourist of Hallownest. You know what I mean? What's up, Charlton? How are you? Cotton Eye Joe Mama, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Anybody that's here hanging out, if you don't know With Danger, you should. Go give a follow. The pop-up should have happened. Playing some Shenmue. Follow if you aren't. With Danger is just... Danger, you are very thoughtful. I feel like you are one of the least rash, reactive streamers I watch in a very nice way. Very even keel, you know, there's no choppy waters. You're like a sailboat on a clear day. You're just hanging out, playing through the game, smiling, welcoming people as you go. And, what's good, Ripley? Good to see you. I really like hanging out there. I really do. Imagine being earnest and nice. I know, isn't it crazy? Radical. Radical thoughts over here. And for those that don't know me, I'm Capralog. I used to go by Goated Quest if you have been here in previous years. Now I am Capralog. My channel is focused on first playthroughs of franchises in chronological order. So I won't be playing Final Fantasy IX until I play Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The catch over here, amongst other things, because things have shifted, is a good selection of my games are chosen by the community through random selection through Marbles on Stream. We load a whole bunch of names up into Marbles on Stream, roll them, and whoever crosses the finish line first gets to pick one of the game selections for me. Just recently, I have pivoted to a season format, just to give myself a little bit more of a runway, make it so that my work is a little bit less spontaneous over here and I can plan things out, you know, take out a chunk of time ahead of time and lay out the next couple months of the stream. So we have since pivoted to a season format. So, for the first time ever, we know the next 15 games on the channel ahead of time. 4 of them were chosen by community marble rolls. 1 of them was chosen by flipping through the pages of a randomly selected magazine and choosing the game that looked the coolest. And the rest of them were chosen by me. In the future, there will be more games selected through more random methods, but just to kind of get my feet wet and establish how I wanted everything to go, that's what I came up with. That's what we came up with here. So, let me give you a grand tour of season 1 of Capralog, because there are 15 games and they're all pretty good. This is Let's Catch from 2008, developed by Prope. This is Yuji Naka, the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog's studio, after leaving Sega, founded this independent studio and made 2 games right off rip. Let's Catch and Let's Tap. Let's Tap is particularly fascinating because it uses the Wii Remote, but without pressing any buttons. You lay the Wii Remote down on a flat surface, and you tap that surface, and using the accelerometer in the Wii Remote, it registers as a light, medium, or heavy tap. Fascinating thing. Let's Catch is playing a game of catch in a park with strangers in a park and learning their little life stories. We beat this last Saturday. The full playthroughs are up on YouTube. It was a beautiful little WiiWare game with an amazingly tender and endearing story that I loved a lot. I love a slow game that's just about people, and that is a Wii Remote game where all you do is catch a ball by pressing A and B and throw the ball by releasing A and B. Really, really good. I don't have the YouTube command set up yet. It's very frustrating. I should. I don't. So let me do that right now. We also have Marathon. I picked this before all hell broke loose on the Marathon front. I was not anticipating the chaos that was about to happen with Marathon. If you didn't see the news just the other day, it has been indefinitely delayed. We don't know when Marathon, the reboot, is coming out anymore, but that gives us more time to check out the original trilogy, Bungie's real breakthrough first-person sci-fi shooter. I'm really excited for this one. I think the game is beautiful, and I'm excited to see how they intend to blend story with that very early mid-90s boomer shooter aesthetic. I'm stoked. Double Dragon and Gunsmoke are our arcade selections for the season. We will be playing them, handing off one another, trying our best to get to a 1-credit clear or make our way through it as successfully as possible. I love an arcade game. I love the intensity that it brings to a Twitch playthrough because, we're all kind of like waiting with bated breath at the edge of our seat, seeing how far we can get and if I can pull off that win. Space Station Silicon Valley, this is one that was chosen by the community. This is a Nintendo 64 game developed by DMA Design just before the team went on to make Grand Theft Auto 3. Very, very weird game, very British game. Where robot animals on a space station have mutated into vehicles, and so you have to go as a little microchip and possess these animals to solve challenges and bring back your findings to Earth. Weird. But seems very nice. Very like Wallace and Gromit style animation and things like that. Very inspired design. 1992's Dune. Really excited about this one. Point and click adventure. I've never seen David Lynch's Dune, so we'll be watching that ahead of time. Dark Sector. 2008. March of 2008. Third-person shooter from the people that went on to make Warframe. This is the Warframe predecessor in many ways. Direct predecessor. Story elements, world, environment, characters reprise in Warframe, and a lot of people forget it was a third-person shooter on the Xbox 360 and PS3. I'm excited to play it. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure, I've heard nothing but great things about. Game Boy Advance, beat-em-up, platformer, 2D fighting game with gorgeous sprite art. Experience 112. I should say that this was chosen by Taro Shart. This was chosen by Earth Nuggets. This was chosen by Shiny Starmie. This is Experience 112, also known as the Experiment in the West. This is a deeply obscure French point-and-click adventure where you are a person in a control room trying to save the life of this woman navigating through this abandoned ship, but you can't interface with her directly. You are like on a computer screen, opening doors and flipping security cameras. Really, really cool. 2024 is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, one that I'm really excited about. This is chosen by Respectable Street. This is by Machine Games. We have, in the past on this channel, played The Darkness, as well as The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, and Assault on Dark Athena. Really stoked about that one. We've got Moon. This is Lovadelic. Onimusha Warlords. Capcom, in the excitement, anticipation of a brand new Onimusha. I've never played any of them. I can't wait to dig in here. Hollow Knight, that you're about to see more of right now. And Red Dead Revolver. I'm really happy with this lineup, this first season. I can't wait to see how it all comes together. Changing things up here. So over on the Discord, we've got channels for all of them. And if you want to join in, play one of these games yourself, and just get excited about some games, this is the place to do it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to get back to Hollow Knight here. We're just working our way through. Does that mean Destiny is on the docket? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that it would make Destiny a follow-up necessarily. I'd have to think about it. I don't really have an answer for you. Let me get through Marathon 1, 2, and 3 first, if you don't mind. Because don't forget, Marathon is a trilogy on the Mac. It's Marathon, Marathon 2, Durandal, and then Marathon Infinity. It's not just one game. So we gotta, even if it was, we have a ways to go until we get there. Ouch. Hello? Okay, the game does not like me being right next to somewhere where I can press up. Wanderers seeking death. Welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws. Okay. Oh, listen, I was waiting for somebody and I didn't want to force it. Go ahead and take it now. I didn't want to force it. No, not your fault. Totally my fault. But Danger, thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was nice. I hope you're winding down and having a good time. We're going to be streaming for another couple of hours here, and then I'm leaving to go watch Love Island. So if any With Danger viewer is a Love Island UK or US viewer, let's talk about it. I'd love to talk about it. Okay. Ooh, ouch. Okay, why did I do this? I got pranked. Hang on, please, let me just go naturally through this. I can't go up that high. Ouch. All right. So I played this game, I've attempted to play through this game a couple of times before, and I've made it to differing levels of progress each time. This area is one that I remember more vividly than others, just for context. But I don't really remember much of anything, but I think that this is a bit of an iconic place. For a few reasons. Okay. Thank you. No. No. Okay. At least I didn't get hurt. And I can take a sit for a second. Sit for a spell. Mantis Village. I remember you, Mantis Village. I want to go up here. Remember, we still have the fragile coin charm. So in fact, since we're in like a truly new zone, I'm gonna take it off. It has probably done pretty good for itself. And let's go ahead and do... Soul Catcher. Alright. Another great song here. They really landed on a really good composer. I don't know if you guys saw the blog post when we were talking about the early game, like, development of this. The composer that they found after, like, reaching out and trying to find a whole bunch of people... Whoa, look at this. They're from Adelaide. Christopher Larkin. Yeah. It was like a local guy, you know? They were fielding requests and you know, they were kind of looking from a whole bunch of different people, and they were like, hey, this guy's right in our backyard. Dash Master. Bears the likeness of an eccentric bug known only as the Dash Master. The bearer will be able to dash more often, as well as dash downwards. Perfect for those who want to move around as quickly as possible. What's up, Mocha Pandas? How are you? Hope your afternoon's going well. I don't necessarily need to be the Dash Master right now. It's a fun one, don't get me wrong, but... So that's all that was down there. And then this kind of opening here probably opens up at a different point in time. Okay. Got it. Been lurking after finishing up dinner. Nice, nice, nice. 6 o'clock. Yeah, I needed to get on and play more. I was thinking about, you know, right now, I'm only committing to Wednesdays and Saturdays for streams, and then everything else is just gonna kind of be a bonus. And after last night, I was like, oh, I gotta get on for more. Come on. Actually, see ya. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, because it's not very... It's as intensive as you want it to be, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could take an entire stream just combing over the areas I've already been. And I did a lot of that today, but... Oh, I don't get as much of a dash as I thought there. Okay. All right. What do we got? Ouch, dude. All right. Message received. Okay, I'm back. But, like, this area is so crazy. Like, the tall, like, spears with all the masks of previous warriors that they've taken out. So gorgeous. What's up, Juno? Okay, can't go there yet. I just go up here. Come on. I try and, like, get in for the attack before they get a chance to, and it just leads me to hurt myself every time. Taking the Mantis Claw! Now we're talking, dude. Press A while sliding against a wall to jump again. Thank you. It's Mega Man X time, everybody. Can you Mantis Claw up the same? You can. It really is Mega Man X. Okay. And then I go like this. Then I go like this, and I jump up the wall, and then I go like this. Look at me go, everybody. Ouch. Oh, I see. I see what I can do. I can get really tricky with it. Interesting. Uh-oh. Why was that so dramatic? Oh, because that happened. Okay. But wait a second. Do I want to go down here yet? Oh, I don't have a bench or anything. Pick me up. Unless I'm locked in. I might be locked in. Nope, I can go up. Hang on. Hang on. Gotta be thorough, gotta be thorough. Oh man, this opens up so much. This is like one of those things where you get an item that just makes the game like a lot more exciting, but a lot more daunting. Like immediately daunting. Wanderer's Journal. A journal left behind by a long-dead traveler. The words are written in a forgotten dialect and difficult to understand. A relic from Hallownest's past, this item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. Oh, we should look at the new enemies we found. Like the volatile moss skin, swollen with infection. Gulka. Moss Charger, massive Moss Charger, Uoma and Uma, and Ambloom and Fungling and Fungoon and Sporg and Fungified Husk and Shroomling and Shroomal Warrior and Shroomal Ogre and Mantis Youth and Mantis Warrior. Defeat 14 more to get the Hunter's Secrets. Okay. And now where am I in relation to all of this? I think eventually I'm going to wind up being able to go like this way. And then that's going to put me there for the kind of wraparound back to the fungal zone. I see where we are. Okay. I chose not to do the negating bounce back charm because I think it will condition me to a place where I will never want to be without it for the rest of the game. You know? I don't want to get addicted to it as like a, you know, and then something else comes along and I remove it and then suddenly all my muscle memory is fucked up. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that. You've never played this game before, Behemoth. It just came out. Just guessing, just simply guessing. Ouch. Based on the design space that I see them carving. No, I understand. Speculative design space. Right. Intuition. I talked about that. Game designerly intuition. It's a real thing. Okay. That was really good. That was really funny. And it also makes like the mechanics of the world real. I was hoping you'd get to see that. How did you know that it existed? This game just came out. Oi! Oi! Sometimes you just gotta stare down the barrel. Start slashing. That was just a silly jump on my part. Let's just go this way. How about it? Let's just, on second thought. I was playing last night. Oh, nice. You picked it up too. How are you finding it? Pretty exciting, eh? Dude, the captain emote is so good. I can't click to see whose it is, but whose is it? What streamer made a Captain of the Thames? I hate to say this. Did that character have a name, or is he just the captain? I can't remember if he had a name. Ooh, ow. He was just the captain, right? Just the captain of the Thames. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saying the captain and everybody's sitting there going, you don't remember that his name is Johan? Alright, I remember this. Challenge. Grab that picture. Yeah. Ooh, look at that sprite, dude. That's hot. That's hot. Okay. Did you guys play Metroid Dread? Metroid Dread definitely had this fight in there on their mood board. In their design bible. For multiple different fights. It didn't catch you? I liked Dread. I liked it more retrospectively when I was done with it than when I was playing it. Because I found it linear. Which is not necessarily the... Ooh, the frames. Love that. That's fast. Oh. Ooh. I was daydreaming. Oh! I'm pressing B instead of... I don't think I can do that.
video game.
Thank you, everyone. What a unique twist in this boss fight I never could have expected. This is the sort of thing that in a lot of games becomes iconic in retrospect. GG's. Well, hang on, because they bowed to us. I wonder what the other enemies in this area are like. Thanks, everybody. Did we catch a picture of them bowing? I do not know. Check the Discord. Because I want to go to where the person slashed the gate shut. That's a fun fight. I like it. There we go. This is where I want to be. What's up, Momi? There they are. There's your shot.
What do you know?
Ooh.
I found an old machete.
What's up, Taro? Mark of Pride. That's fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, I've played a bit of it. I always get to a certain point. I've tried it on 2 different occasions. Did I miss the boss? You did. You sure did. I made quick work of it. Great boss. I love that the benches are unique. Can I say that? That's another thing that like has already they're not all those wireframe iron benches. You know, each one has its own different unique markings and style. I can't say that. Sorry, ignore that entirely. I didn't realize I couldn't say it. I'm glad I asked ahead of time, but then I made the biggest faux pas by just talking out the side of my neck anyway. Freely given by the Mantis tribe to those they respect. Greatly increases the range of the bearer's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. Whoa, that's cool. I think at the end of this playthrough, we as a community should vote on the best bench. That's not a bad call. That's up there. That bench we just sat on is up there. I like the stone one in Green Path a lot. Because I can feel that bench. You know what I mean? I can feel how cold that bench is. Seems like one of those charms you might be averse to having on because it could throw off your muscle memory. That's exactly right. That's why I didn't put it on. Come on. I can get up there. Why am I playing like a fool? Like a damn fool. I know I can go the other way. Everybody's like, you can just go the other way. And it's like, I know. But I want to go this way. I want to go this way. And I can do it. See? I want to take the gamer way. And I can do it. Hey, thanks for everything, everybody. There you go. There's your shot. There's your shot. All right, now what? Deep nest. All right, I'm not going here yet. I'm not going that deep. I'm going back up to basically everything we haven't done so far in the areas we have gone to, now that I can jump on walls. The art in this game is so good. It so is. Learning that the artist, like the lead artist, was like a very respected and celebrated like music video and short film artist made so much sense. Like the fact that this guy didn't just pop up out of nowhere. To say was like he's dead? No, I would say that was in the sense of he is no longer doing short films and music videos anymore because he is Hollow Knight. You know? That's more what I mean. Yeah. Hey, good to see you. Great to see you. I'm actually gonna go... I can't go that way now that I remember. I gotta go back up this way. I don't know how many people are like watching TikToks regularly like I am. But there's a big TikTok trend going on right now. It's very, very, very funny to me about going to Jersey Mike's and ordering something Mike's way. Going to Jersey Mike's and being like, yeah, just let Mike have his way with it. I give full consent. Just let Mike go nuts. I want Mike to go crazy on that thing. Let him have his way. And there was one just recently, Momi, that I saw where it's like going to Jersey Mike's the week after Mike died. It's like, hey, yeah, I'll get the buffalo chicken and maybe just this once. Maybe just before everything's all said and done, can we just do it the way he used to? Just do it the way Mike would have loved. Yeah, just go crazy. I want you to just splash as much oil as you can on that thing. Tell Mike he can oil it up. Tell Mike to get sloppy with it, if you could. Ouch. That's cool. That's cool. All right, what the hell are you? A large knight statue. There is a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest. Not yet. Thank you for letting me say yes or no. We'll come back to you. Just make it like he's still here. That's there, that's there, that's there. Let's go. I want to go back to the crossroads. Really, is what I want. Make Mike proud. Mike's way. Yeah. We got 1,800. Oh, you know what I can buy with 1,800? I can go up and buy the lantern. I think it might be 1,850. New Jersey Michaels. Ow. Okay. Oh, right. It's not just water. It's like... acid. We want to go up here. I got Trader Joe's pineapple sparkling water. It is awesome. Oh. I watched the trailer. I know we get a big ground pound. We'll be back. We'll be back to ground pound you. Wait. The hell? Yeah, if Mike's in the back, can you bring him out here? I want this sandwich pounded. And if you don't mind, can you get Mike out here? I want to make this sandwich so messy that his family wouldn't recognize it. Where am I going? We're gonna go this way. Always jealous of these Trader Joe's people. Joe doesn't trade his... What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. Can't even talk to them. They don't want to talk to me. They got their own shit going on. Oh man, way to make this world so vibrant. For like, vibrant's like a funny word because it's so muted, but it really is. I mean, it's amazing. And I can get up here now. Oops. Cool. That's 2. Just guys being dudes. I know, I know. And seeing that Gautier music video that he did and realizing like just how much Totoro and Spirited Away and Mononoke is in this. I mean, in his like design philosophy, it just makes everything really click into place that like, you know, so many guys. Which one did he do? I have no idea what the name of it is. If you just look up Ari Gibson, Gautier, you'll find it. It's a music video where a girl like runs in the woods with these bison creatures, and then she grows up and she goes to school, and suddenly they, you know, are kind of like growing apart. Bronte, yeah, that's it. That was done by the same artist as this, the Hollow Knight artist. Ouch. Am I going the right way? Yeah, that's where I want to go. Hello. $3.29 for a 2-cup of Reese's? That's crazy. Video is very Hollow Knight in a small way. Yeah, and it makes sense, you know? Like, retrospectively, it's like, of course it is. Because it is. It's Hollow Knight in a small way because, frankly, it's Hollow Knight in a big way. Yeah. I'm just gonna let these guys do their damn thing. Look at how happy they are. Okay, trying to figure out what directions I can still go. Yeah, you should see one of the other videos that he did. I forget the band that he did it for. But that one is like absurdly Hollow Knight. And I don't recall the name. Like you can tell that the dude really loves train stations. Let's check in on our buddy here. Hello. See ya. Ooh. Ouch. Hang on. I could grab onto that wall up there. That doesn't seem like an accident. Okay, it's just an accident. Ouch. The like story of like the zombified dudes that used to be like friends, like this little guy is so sad. Anything with the yellow eyes. Got you. Ouch. We're gonna go and grab the lantern. Progression through this is so... Oh! Forgot about that. Let's check in with our grub, because I think that I grabbed a couple more. What's up, pal? How are you? Hi. Hi, everyone. Hello. 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 You never found that? Listen. That's what it's all about. That was one of the first things I noticed is that was going to be discoverable. And then there's this. Okay. So we know about this from the Kickstarter. Hello. Very well, in your adventures below? Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit.
Madaula.
Halonest's great capital is what most of you brave types come to see. Thinking to loot its treasures, I suppose? It must be brimming with them. The city's right at the center of the kingdom, though I've heard the gates are sealed, so gaining entry can be difficult. It'd be a rich bug that could return with even a fraction of the wealth inside. Despite my age, I've only seen a few who've managed it. Must say something of the dangers about its streets.
Akala. Imtono.
Alright, let's check in here.
Bapanada.
Wow, we're still cleared out. Cool. Check in with my man over here. 1800 for the Lumafly lantern. Yes, I will. And, one more mask shard? Is that the last one, or is there one more? There's one more. Okay. I haven't gotten sunburned this year yet. I thought I got a mild sunburn on my neck when I went on a walk with my dad on Father's Day. He came out here. Wild visual glitch. The fact that had the fact that it was like a tribal tattoo instead of white. I didn't recognize a glitch. Oh, when you got the mask, it was just like a flash of diagonal lines. Oh, I didn't even internalize it. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. You guys know what I can do? I do. I know what I can do. I do know what I can do. There have been a few of those, though, Bahamut. There have been, like, a couple of places where the visual identity just kind of, like, trips out. And I don't know how much of that is this version and how much of that is, you know, maybe my computer, you know? Because it very well could be either. Okay, here we go. I've noticed it hiccup a few times and like drop frames in OBS. That's the only reason why I say it. Hold to look down. Yeah, I know. I know, game. Come on. No. 7:30. 7:30. The episode's at 9 Eastern. Thank you, though. Don't worry. I'm watching. I'm watching the clock. Jeremiah is a heartbreaker. Insane thing to say. Taro, I don't even want to hear that. Oh, here's the... Oh, it's the only name I know. Okay. Well, listen. See, you got me all fucked up. Now I'm just thinking about Love Island when there's a boss in front of me. It was triggering to insinuate that. That's fine. Oh, fuck off. That's fine. Oh, wow. That's something you can do? That's pretty crazy. And I'm safe right there. Oh. But I'm not safe on... Ooh, look at that! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fight seemed like it could be a colossal pain in the ass if I tried it. Where am I going? That's an interesting... Okay, I see where we are. Alright, alright, alright. I feel like I've done pretty much everything here now, so let's go up to Green Path. See what's next for me. I feel like it's probably worth putting the compass on just for, like, stream viewer quality of life. Because there's really no way for me to, like, point a mouse where we are. Fuck us. Alright, fair enough. The entire time I'm just riding along. Hey, I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. We're gonna go this way. I might have gone, I can pogo up that spike wall and tried to do the Malek way too early. I mean, I don't have anything, I guess I have the dash. I guess the dash definitely helped in multiple occasions in that fight. I was gonna say, like, my power is the same level as when I've started, right? I haven't gotten any sort of, like, strength upgrade. Man, look at these. So yeah, let's see. Forgotten Crossroads. We just did all of that. I'll put the damn compass on for a second. No, I won't. Actually, yeah, I will. So I think I've found pretty much everything unless that area to the right of the little horned character right in the middle of the screen right now. If that's like an open area of the map, like I bust through a wall or something, that would be the only thing. But now where I want to go is I want to go north, up, rather. What the hell? Hey, street. Hi. 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 Hey, you know, I am here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. That's an awesome. That's such a power move. You do that often? Is that like... streamer flirting techniques. Show up in chat and just say hi to another person in chat. It worked. I'm smitten. How'd you do that? That was crazy. Oh, I'm blushing. How you doing, man? If you care, you know. Alright, we want to go this way. Oh! Yes, we do want to go this way. Haha! Nancy! It's time! It's time, it's time, it's time! Oh, wait. Yep. There he is. We're coming, crying bug. If I can get to you. Oh, crying bug. I'm trying. I might not be ready yet. Unless this is a new area? Oh yeah, it looks like it is. Cool. Hi! Woo-hoo-hoo! Where does this take me? Ow. Okay. Crying bug saved. Ow. I can sleep tonight. Hey. Okay. But... oh, I guess that is where I wanted to go. Okay. Everything else here is... no, I can go down there. I can go all the way south. Down. To that place where I was pogoing off of the bugs walking on the water. Yeah. Should have stayed covered, buddy. I'm not fighting you. This game's really good. Really, really, really good. How do we feel about the music? I'm really into it. It has, like, what we just went through, right? In that area above, there were more layers onto this track, it seemed. Like, the way it is live mixing the same track like in and out to like blend different elements as you're moving through the world makes progression feel tangible. You know what I mean? Is this the way I want to go? I don't think so. Hi, Minky Moo. I don't want to go this way. No. I think it fits perfectly. I don't know if it's like music that I would put on. You know? Like, I don't think that that's what I would do. But for the game, it's great. He's off the rails today. Oh, and I have the lantern now. Ooh, I have the lantern now, folks. Folks. I have the lantern now. Ouch. I do have the lantern. And you know what that means. I can go into that place that was really dark. This is one of my favorite benches in the game. Just because I can feel how cold that stone is. A little off the beaten path. Yeah, so much. Yeah. Here we go. Sweet. This used to be dark, right? Yes, it did. Stone Sanctuary. When I glanced over really fast, I thought you said maybe a dump in the morning dew. And I went, what the hell? What are you talking about? Whoa. A face carved from stone. Huh. Just went for a nice little walk. Hell yeah. Dude, it's good. It's about to get so hot. I know you tried it twice, and I walked away from a face carved from stone multiple times. I'll give the hands are off the controller. There it is. Sorry, that's on me. Okay, I cannot go there. But I can go there this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Cool. Happy to be here. My work cafeteria has been out of cookie dough stock, but today they have some. I am full of life. You making cookie soup? You making cookie soup? You making cookie soup? You got cookie dough stock? You making some cookie soup? What else goes into cookie soup? Fuck. Hey, are you making cookie soup? Oh, cookie dough stock, eh? You gonna make some cookie soup? What about the other TikTok? I'm 4 years old. You are the youngest person ever. Onion and taters to your cookie soup? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're eating the grossest cookies of all time. So I should be able to go this way now, right? There was like a wall that was too high to scale before. Yeah. Maybe the next group will understand. Ooh. Okay, so that probably takes us back. Lore incoming. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Look at us go, man. I couldn't actually go any further that way because there was the rock in the way. That I had to cut like this. That style. Okay. And that's it for now. I think my fave bench is in this area, like this exact screen. I like the stone one. That's like really tucked away. The little stone one that has the triangle cutout. More into it. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've already done this because the music didn't play. Wahoo! All right, we're working our way through. I think everything is good. Unless there are like hidden walls, but I've walked everywhere walkable. I played this game a long time ago. You're good, you're good, you're good, no worries. Ouch. Oh my god. So I think we can progress now to... Oh, I don't have the shit for Fog Canyon. Right. He's over here. But he's singing. Yeah, and I can't get there because there's... that in the way. And I'm just gonna wager to guess that, yeah, that repels me. What if I do this? Ow. Not that. I don't think that that would be anything. I think I have to beat something in order to make that go away. Is my gamer thought. Can I... You can't really slice that. Alright, so just leave him alone. You might be able to, but it's more trouble than it's worth, frankly. Okay, now I should be able to do this better now. I walked away from this. Oh, that wasn't ground to walk on. Oops. That looked like ground. Let me just clear this out first before we go further away from it. I can go up there. Wait, no, I can't. Ooh. Overgrown mound. Oh, is this guy about to give us a new, like shaman power or whatever? This game's awesome. Oh. Okay. Oops. Dude, I gotta stop dashing. I gotta stop dashing. I feel like I want to have more in-air movement after dashing than I really have. Just come here. I might die. Okay. Like, the dash has a rigid distance that it travels, and I feel like I always want to double back on it more than I can. What the hell are you? Howling Wraiths. Tap B while holding up to unleash the Wraiths. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul by striking enemies. Okay. That's it. I didn't hear any crying grubs. Okay. I see. Can I... No. Ouch. Not what I thought I was going to get or be able to do as a result of this area. I feel like there's gotta be more here, right? I mean, maybe not, but... if that's really all there is to it, I'm kind of surprised. Because that's, like, cool, right? That's like, whoa, cool. New, like, AoE spell. But... what do I do about these? Okay. I don't think there's anything more in here, but I do just want to do my due diligence and double check. Ouch. Okay. I think that's all there is to it. Nothing up there. Fair enough. Let's keep pushing. Okay. Nothing on that side. Can't open that yet. Obviously there's stuff beneath us, but I can't go through you. Yet. All right. The long trek back. Well, I can go up. I can go up. I can go up. I can go up. Hang on. Forgot about this. There's still more here. Here we go. What are you? Another Halonest seal. Okay. Nothing too exciting there. Why am I underwater? Definitely a audio glitch from getting hit. Ugh, it's freaky. Can I go up into that? No, I don't think so. The audio right now is tripping me out. Haven't been here yet.
Oh, Bakura,
Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it all out on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd considered opening an account? Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you, Millabelle. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shelter, or my vault. Now let's do some banking. I guess I'll just put 250 in. Goodbye then. Stay safe. Okay. And we have a teleport that gets us right there. Or a fast travel. Right here at the Queen Station. So can we write checks now? No, I think we have to go back to her. Every time we want to do anything. This is right. But I already paid to open this one, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm getting close. It's 7 o'clock now. I'm getting close to wrapping up. Wondering if there's anything small I can do. Cool. Nothing there. So that's open. So that way is good. I go that way and I go south. I'm gonna go like the north side of Fungal Wastes, up and to the right. And then instead of going to that bench on the right, I'm gonna go to the left and see what we can discover over there on the left-hand side. This is a dead end. I went the wrong way. Hello. Wanderer's Journal. I want to go this way. I love jumping, guys. I love jumping and moving through worlds. I love it. I love it so much. I'm such a platformer guy. In my heart of hearts. And we haven't really played.
Every minute.
We haven't really played platformers on the channel yet. Like, we haven't 2D platformers? What have we really done? What's up, pal? Looks like I can't actually go that way yet. Kirby. Yeah, that's really, I mean, that's the one, right? Is Bubsy on the list? I mean, it can be, but... I don't think, I mean, maybe? I don't actually know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. If I were to just guess off the top of my head, no. But not for any, like, particular reason. I just don't find it that interesting. Like, there are so many 2D mascot platformers to play. Like, Sparkster and Rocket Knight Adventures would go above that. Pulse Man. Obviously, Sonic I still haven't played. Even shit like Alex Kidd. The Noid. Could. We do remember the Elder. Does everybody remember the Elder? I can't believe we haven't gotten a Mario. Yeah, that's one that, like, now that we're in a season structure, we'll get a Mario going, right? In the same way I got Hollow Knight going, right? Like, we'll get a Mario in the mix, just because it's like, you got to, at some point. I can kind of have a much more direct... Okay. I didn't realize that I thought that I was falling from the one above. What's up, Dorky? How you doing? Sonic was going to be on the list for this season 1, just to give you an idea. But we already had 2 Yuji Naka games. I didn't want to overdo it for myself. The Bubsy TV show pilot has, in my opinion, one executed joke. That's a Yuji Lada, Yuji Naka games. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. Yeah, Bubsy in particular is like, it has cemented itself in, like, you know, as a result of, like, that Bubsy Museum Discovery game. I have, like, a mild aversion to Bubsy just because of its cultural cache as a meme. Right, you were memeing. And it's like, I don't know. I think it could fit the channel, but I think the style that people would want me to go at it with wouldn't fit the channel, if that makes sense. The game itself does, right? Like, it is a very successful 3D or 2D mascot platformer that then tried to be a 3D platformer in that era that everybody was trying to figure it out and failed. Like, I think that there's a lot I could do with it from a history perspective, but I don't think that it's what anybody actually wants to see. They just want to make fun of it. Yeah, this is all new. I hear you, buddy. I'm coming. Why here? What's here? Why can I go here? Weird. Hello. I got you, pal. Be safe out there. Oh. Okay. One thing that's very funny in playing this, obviously a lot of indie devs have become like Hollow Knight touchstone game design aficionados. The one that I'm feeling more than anything else, just because I've probably played it the most recently, composed of living fungal matter, scatters spores when exposed to soul. When focusing soul amid a spore cloud that slowly damages enemies. Animal Well has like entire level bits from this, right? Like I feel the way that that guy designed some of the zones in Animal Well, like here. And now we want to go this way. Funko matter? What did I say? Did I say for that matter? Oh, fungal. Fungal. Got it. Got it. Discarded Funkos. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting close to Love Island time, which means I'm close to the end of my time to stream. But I'm so glad I streamed this today. Did a little 4-hour stream. Just popped up and played a little more of this game tonight. Can I get up here? Does not look like it. Okay. It is just precisely too tall for me to get there. Got it. So my options are Deep Nest, or go up and go toward the city, or west to Fog Canyon, but I can't really do much in Fog Canyon. And I can't do anything there either. Can't do that. I can't do that. I've done that. Oh, and that will connect me back to King's Pass eventually. I understand. All that stuff I could perhaps go over to. But I think the best course of action, I want to put the city sigil in, or whatever it's called. The city crest. And let's go that way. Because I think we're good. Yep. Ouch. It feels so good to be playing a 2D platformer, dude. I gotta tell you. I love them. It's like my childhood of Maple Story and Cave Story. I've played Cave Story multiple times on the channel. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. We're locked in. are we? You could be one bug in this game. I simply wouldn't, but I like Quirrell a lot. I just like the idea, his whole character as just kind of this excited to adventure for the spirit of adventuring. But like a lot more sociable than like this protagonist, right? Cornifer, that's a good one. Wow, strong. Okay. That was cute. Did you hear him? He's so serious about his work. He's good too. He's good at his job. I'd be a stag beetle. I love a stag beetle. Like, I don't like looking at them in real life. I don't know if I've ever seen a stag beetle even like at a zoo in real life, because I just stay away from any sort of bug exhibits. I really don't like bugs, like at all. I love these guys. Hey man, I appreciate how into this you are. I really admire how seriously you take your job, but I'm trying to like absorb the rain here. The 10-hour Hollow Knight rain ambiance. Thank you. Hey! I want to be able to talk while sitting.
Nah, me no bis.
The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder? Or something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. The rain seems to come down endlessly, though. I'd like to see where it all comes from before I leave this kingdom. What a sight it must be. If you look down from here, through the rain, you can just make out those twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not have been forgotten. This city presents some formidable foes. Isn't this a wonderful spot to rest? I so love the sound of the rain upon glass. It sure is. A lovely spot to rest, and a lovely spot to call it for day 2 of my first playthrough, full playthrough of Hollow Knight. Really into it, man. Really, 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 really good. And we'll just keep making progress. We'll be jumping our way through the world. We'll be beating some bosses. We'll be finding nooks and crannies and grubs and charms and geo and just having some fun. I'm really happy the length at which I'm, absorbing the world a little bit more than I have previous times attempting this game. And there are things about this upcoming area that I recall that I would never discuss. But, you know, just in general, this is without a doubt the most rewarding these opening hours have been in my history of playing this game. Because I've tried it. This was my third time just giving it a go. And, you know, third time's the charm, I suppose. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. We'll be back with more Hollow Knight soon. I don't know if it will be Saturday. Saturday, I think I want to shift gears and maybe play some Let's Tap. Do something a little sillier, a little more lighthearted. And, you know, get back to Hollow Knight soon. But I'm feeling a little better about popping up for these, you know, pop-up streams and having a good time, just going live when I feel like it. I appreciate everybody for meeting me here and hanging out when I do show up. I hope to see you back. If you're here from either of the raids who came in today, thank you so much to Geneva Lee, and thank you so much to Wit Danger. If you're not following the channel, follow the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Videos will be uploaded within 24 hours of me playing. So whatever you see today on June 19th, this will be up on June 20th. So if you missed a little bit of it, check YouTube. And yeah, follow me if you're not following. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to Twitch. You know, follow me on Twitch and get the link to the Discord. Join in. Have a good time. I appreciate everybody. We're going to wind down here. But till next time, Hollow Knight's been a blast so far. So thank you, thank you, thank you.